and President Trump for returning the Department of Homeland Security to its core mission of securing the homeland and making communities safe again. We had an increase in threats under Biden and a complete open border. You have prioritized our border. Daily border encounters have plunged 95% since President Trump took office. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You're finishing the border wall. In 100 days, DHS already has 85 miles of new construction, either planned or under construction.
That is correct.
That sound right?
Yes.
The Trump administration has reunited nearly 5,000 unaccompanied children with a safe relative or guardian after the Biden administration completely lost track of over 300,000 of these vulnerable minors. That sound right?
That is correct.
The United States Customs and Border Protection and the U.S. Coast Guard have seized nearly 232,000 pounds of fentanyl and other illicit drugs, stopping them from ever reaching American communities or Florida shores. Sound right?
That is correct.
And you are bringing accountability to the agency. It's incredible what we can do with a willing partner like you and President Trump, who actually want a secure border and enforce our laws. Secretary Mayorkas testified repeatedly before this committee and lied to my face, saying that our border was secure. Clearly, it was not. Worse, the Biden administration dismantled every process and system we had in place to secure the border and allowed millions of illegal aliens, including hundreds of known terrorists, to come into our country unchecked and unvetted, wreaking havoc and bringing drugs. They were welcomed into our country by Mayorkas and the Biden administration. Secretary Noem, you've been working for months to fix the mess your predecessor left behind. Is the border secure?
Yes, it is.
Besides additional resources, which you clearly need, what legislative fixes do you need from Congress to maintain a secure border?
Well, Senator, thank you for the question. This border is the most secure border that we've ever had in the history of the United States of America. But what we need to do is address the areas that are still vulnerable. And those areas require technology, wall infrastructure, more individuals at times. That we need surveillance equipment, camera equipment to be fixed. Only 1 out of 3 CBP cameras are really functional right now. So the reconciliation package is incredibly important for us to have the resources we need at the border, but also to make sure that CBP can continue to do their work that they do of our ports of entry, assessing tariffs and collecting duties, all of that. But beyond that, reconciliation has needed assets for other areas of our national security portfolio. The fact of the matter is the Department of Homeland Security is one of the largest agencies with one of the smallest budgets. And the task that we have taken on is gotten more and more complicated all the time as things move online, cybersecurity, bad actors get more sophisticated. And now we've let these dangerous terrorists and cartel members into our country, in the interior of our country, that threaten the American public. They need to be removed and taken out, and we're fighting a court system at times as well. So that reconciliation package makes sure that we're able to do due diligence in the work that we do and really assure the American people that we're on watch for them. Beyond that, Remain in Mexico policy to be codified would be incredibly important to make sure we have stability in that policy going forward. Some clarity and credible fear would be wonderful to have if this body would choose to tackle that. That would help us not have to deal consistently with court challenges and tie us up fighting that battle when we really should be addressing security concerns.
Miami is one of the 11 U.S. cities hosting matches